Few stars have gone through as many looks as Lady Gaga. If she's invited to an event, there's no telling whether she'll show up wearing a normal dress or looking like a walking art installation. From the pumped-up glitz of her sophomore effort The Fame Monster, to her celestial art pop sheen, to her girl next door Joanne country phase, Gaga has worn countless unique outfits throughout her career. But outside of A Star Is Born, we haven't seen a lot of her looking normal. Gaga summed up her artistic sensibilities as a rising star in a 2009 interview, stating, "Art is not just truth. If it was just truth, there would be no level of fantasy and no level of dream. And I think in my music especially, there's sort of an escapist quality, but that offers something to the audience that's much more than just honesty." In other words, Gaga believes that fantasy and imagination are integral to the relationship between art and artist, a relationship that her music touches on often. A 2016 interview between Gaga and Jamie Lee Curtis in Variety revealed even more. Gaga referred to herself as a creation, a separate entity, an effused version of her original self, Stephanie Germanotta, with whatever culture and lifestyle and art that's influencing her creative process. Many people have wondered over the years where Stephanie Joanne Angelina Germanotta ends and Lady Gaga begins. Does Lady Gaga disappear when the costumes come off, or does it go deeper than that? Gaga was the nickname Germanotta gave herself when she was performing in New York nightclubs and studying at New York University's Tisch School of the Arts. As Gaga put it, as opposed to her real-life Stephanie persona, Gaga is this stronger individual part of myself that I discovered being young in New York, loving music, meeting with young artists, working with musicians, with writers. She concluded, "I'm entirely Stephanie and I'm entirely Gaga."
You just write that now?
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
It's a lot of words to say that the line between Gaga's everyday persona and stage presence has become quite blurred, especially in more recent years. Her stripped-down singer-songwriter Joanne-era work in 2016 made public the Gaga look you'd most likely see walking down the street. That era, sporting minimal makeup, costumes, and theatrics, came ahead of her award-winning performance in A Star Is Born in 2018, and after her maximum pomp art pop phase around 2014. The latter drew the ire of critics at the time, with Vice rather abrasively publishing, "No one gives a about Lady Gaga anymore." But Gaga rebounded, and she did so by pulling away the mask. Without Joanne, A Star Is Born, and Joker Folie à Deux, she would probably be far less recognizable in public than she currently is. Gaga even went full non-makeup in a series of Instagram posts years back, peeling back the curtain on her persona even further. In fact, Gaga is so recognizable now that in a 2020 interview on CBS Sunday Morning, she lamented the very concept that fueled her first two albums, fame. Gesturing at the piano that she often uses to write songs, Gaga stated, "This ruined my life. Look what you did. You can't go to the grocery store now. Look what you did. If you go to dinner with your family, somebody comes to the table." She added, "I hate being famous. I hated being a star. I felt exhausted and used up." Those sentiments got funneled into 2020's Chromatica, which, like the rest of Gaga's discography before it, fashioned her another face.